Hey YouTube, it's your girl Kita, and I'm here with a video for the channel. So I just want to like chit chat with my tribe, about things I wish I knew sooner. Now that I'm in my 30s, I'm 32. Things that I wish I knew sooner to like build a strong foundation in life. Um, as a child or in my 20s. I would say I was still very naive, even in my late 20s, hell, still very naive about life and very optimistic. I'm still very optimistic as a person, but I'm more realistic too, in a sense. So yeah. So let me just break it down because it's a lot of areas in life that help build a foundation, a strong foundation in life, and that's from relationships, finances, emotional support. All of that goes into being like a well-rounded individual. I think personally, your spirituality as well, getting a well-rounded cusp of your spiritualness, uh, all that. It's a learning as you grow type of thing, of course, in life. And I just wish I would have known these things a little bit sooner. And family, it starts with family for me. I'm very close with my family. I love my family to the bone. Okay, literally, they have been there for me, even when there were times where I was a little bit reluctant to be around them, due to other things that were going on and everything like that. But having a good rounded family that's not afraid to talk. Okay, first of all, talking is significant in having a strong foundation. Communication. Okay, and we learn how to communicate through our parents, through the first initial relationships that we have in life, and that's in the home. So me growing up, you know, I was always a little bit reserved, a little bit quieter. So it was a little bit harder for me to express how I felt or, things that were going on with me, issues. It was a little bit hard for me to open up. And I wish, my family didn't never discourage me from not telling them how I felt or what I was going through. It's just they didn't go out their way to make sure that things were okay with me or how I felt like like you sometimes introverts or shy children need that extra guidance to open up and feel safe to open up. And I was a little bit reserved. I'm still reserved as an adult now. God bless me. I'm so introverted, but my family knows that that's just who I am. But they know that I'm there for them, and if I have to absolutely let them in on what I'm going through, I will. If I can't carry the load of it on my own, um, you know, and two, finding healthy outlets like therapy. I wish that that was introduced to me early in life. Um, just talking, communicating, opening up, not being so reserved about what people think of you, like judging your situation, looking at you and judging your situation. Like, I'm from a small town and, gossip, rumors, and all of those things affect a young lady or young male emotionally. And that can take a toll on, their psychology as well. So, yeah, I wish that I would have had more outlets to communicate as a young child more often, and that would have also prepared me as an adult. I really found my voice, I would say, mid 20s after I had my son. That really opened me up to advocate for him, and then me advocating for him, advocate for myself. So yeah, like there was a level of progress being made. So, I'm very proud of myself for that. And anybody that is going through that, don't rush your journey, don't rush your progress. We just talking about things, we just wish we would have known sooner. You know what I'm saying? Just to be at the top tier level that we're okay with as an individual. You're not looking to be at top tier for anybody else but yourself. As long as you are on your A game for you, show up for you. Okay. Okay. So we get into the business of people pleasing. You know what I'm saying? I'm also that way as well. Especially if I like a person, I will do things to people please and cater, placate to the person that I'm with and the people that I like and my friends. Okay. But I just feel like that's just me being a good friend. Like, I'm an introvert. I will show up for you, but when I'm ready to dip out and go, I'm gonna be gone, okay? I'm not gonna sit around and act fake and be around fakeness. Like, I came for some more to support my friend morally, and that's what I do. And I'll disavow if I feel like the energy is going a different way. And that's what we have to do too. Like, don't stay in situations that don't feel good. Okay. I was in a 10-year relationship with my baby daddy for 10 years. Toxic, ups and downs. There were some good moments, but it was it was a lot emotionally on me, physically on me. Uh we're in a better place now where we co-parent. We can co-parent civilly now. But it took a while to get to that place with one another. But I definitely found my strength through that whole relationship. Um, it made me aware of what I don't want and what I don't what I it made me aware of some of the things that I don't want that I didn't know existed. You know what I'm saying? Because this was the longest relationship I've been in. So this was definitely a relationship that I learned from in a lot of ways. Um Now, yeah, again, not staying in situations longer than what you have to. That it was okay to leave a situation and it's okay to change your mind. I wish that I felt okay sooner, or felt it was okay sooner to leave certain situations that would that I could have avoided hardship on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have avoided burdens on ourselves had we gotten out sooner and felt okay about doing it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know about a lot of you guys, but feeling like judgment, about leaving a situation, especially if you have a newborn, or you have a small toddler or something like that with your baby dad, like, you get that judgment or that side eye by not sticking it out with the dad. And that's what I was really dealing with. Like, I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to stick it out. I'm trying to do all of these things, be a good girlfriend and all of these things. But you taking me to the damn ring, sir, like a WWE wrestler. Like, it's just hell. Shit is popping off every other day. There's not a peaceful moment majority of the time. And just, yeah, I wish I would have, like, like, you have those conversations with your partner and you be like, well, I don't think it's gonna work out. But they convince you to hang in there and that they're going to change and that they're going to do this and that they're going to do that. And you just stay and you stay and you stay. And then before you know it, 10, 20 years have passed you by and you cannot get that time back. And it's one of those things where, I would have felt like, if I would have felt like truly in my heart that I could have left and been okay leaving and felt okay leaving, I wish I would have done that sooner. How we know in our gut that things are gonna inevitably end. We know it, but we stick it out and try to wait on the other person to get their act together. And unfortunately, it don't really ever happen. Okay, I'm just saying, ladies, fellas, unfortunately, it doesn't always happen as fast as we like. And I think that we should have a cap on extending grace in our relationships, whether we have children with these people or not, because you are going to leave this earth alone by yourself. You are only here for a short time. You only have these amount of seasons to get things done, what you want to do, what you need to do, find a purpose, find a calling, raise your children, instill in them good things and good morals. You know what I'm saying, put them on their path, have to help them get on their path with what they're interested in, and make help them make good decisions for themselves. But that don't include necessarily being with that said person for forever, okay? I'm just saying it's okay to leave and not invest years into something that's not going anywhere. Okay. Gotta know when it's not going anywhere though. Okay. Um, what else I wish I would have knew in my that I'm not in my 30s. Okay, situationships. Woo, baby. I would never put myself in another situationship coming from out one not too long ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, a year, 2 years ago. Like I would not put myself in one of those because a lot of things can go wrong, especially when you got feelings involved, emotions involved. That person has a person already, or you have a person already. Y'all both have persons already. And I think it's more fair, more balanced if you guys do have a person, each person has a person already. Okay. That's kind of maybe workable because y'all know y'all ain't really trying to leave y'all people or whatever the case may be. You kind of can kind of navigate that a little bit better than a person dealing with a person that has a person already and they're saying that they're not happy with their person, they're dissatisfied, they're not getting their needs met. And they're looking to you to be that external source for them. And so you end up getting used and using a lot of yourself into a situation where eventually it's not fulfilling for you. Eventually in the long run it won't be fulfilling for you. So I really wish that I had the common sense to just, you know, understand that that wouldn't be an ideal situation to me. Instead of like going along with the flow with men and try to compromise with them and placate, really placate to them because you not necessarily you don't want to be alone, but you're like, if this what you're really trying to do, leave the situation, then yeah, maybe we can talk, maybe we can see where we can take this, okay? No. Mm-mm. Either you're single and can be available to me 100% already, or you're gonna have to just wait your turn, sir. Like I'm not waiting around until you get single, until you leave your situation. I'm just gonna move on, and if we catch up with each other, we catch up with each other, ladies. I don't want y'all wasting y'all time on something that is not benefiting you. Now, a lot of women get their bills paid. They use their men to get their bills paid. Their side dudes to pay their bills. You know what I'm saying? Like it can be beneficial, but I'm just saying when we start talking the L word, that love word around, and feelings and intense emotions get involved, I don't think it's wise to get that deep in it. You know what I'm saying? Get that deep in it, things can turn left quickly. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Um, men's behavior. I wish I would have learned that. I wish I would have had a lot of males in my life to really get a scope, a feel of male behavior. I never really had a lot of male presence in my life unless I was like dating them or fooling around with them or whatever. But you didn't really learn much because a lot of men are just surface level. They don't really let you in too much, like especially being young. They don't even know themselves. Hell, you don't even know yourself. So a lot of learning male behavior came with, of course, being in long-term relationships with them and studying them, watching them, watch how they move, their actions, watch how they treating other women, is important too. Okay, so I wish I would have paid more attention to that. Okay, uh, okay, men are sexual creatures. Women are too, but more so men, and they have their needs and appetites that they're gonna feel regardless of whether they're in a relationship or not. And I think women need to understand that. And then the side chicks, uh, we have to grow up out of that mentality of being a side chick because again, that gets old. Sex get old. I mean, I don't, for men it doesn't, but for a lot of women at a certain point when we start to grow in life, we want that stimulation intellectually, financially. We want to grow and adapt on a whole nother level, okay, than just sexual relationships with a man at some point. Now, some it takes some for longer than others, but eventually it does happen. A shift does happen in the woman, especially if she's pouring into herself, uh listening to her affirmations, growing, doing the things, doing the work on herself. If she's actually growing, she will not stay in that relationship as a side chick. Honestly, in my experience, well, I'm just gonna speak for myself. I ain't staying in there. No. Mm-mm. That is like one ways a woman will get hurt, being a side chick, baby. Okay, just saying, ladies, listen to mama, listen to big mama. I'm gonna take y'all in the wrong. Okay. What else? Finances. Oh, we gotta talk about finances really quick. I'm not gonna keep y'all long, but finances. Like we heard, okay, save your money, save your money. But that helps in the short term because like you would say maybe $100 here, $100 there, or like that would be more so for an emergency because emergency happens all the time. Like it's literally something going on every other day that can happen that can cause you to have a money issue where you need a couple $100. Okay, and you got that hundred couple dollars saved up because you saved it. But we talking about big money investments, making your money grow. I wish I would have known. I had someone in my life to mentor me about how to make my money grow. Instead of just having a little seed here for an emergency here, then having to build it back up for another emergency. It's just constantly like a hectic, and uh survival mode type of life that we're living in right now, unfortunately. And I really, if we can learn how to make our money grow for us or have more than one job, that's probably going to be the best way to get to that place where you feel very content financially. Like you got to have that extra seed money, that side hustle, that business, whatever it is, honey. Because one check is not gonna do it in today's time. I'm telling you that right now. It just ain't. One check is not gonna do it. And then again, it depends on what you do because a lot of people are quitting their jobs to do. They're going into business and stuff like that. So I'm, leaning more to that, doing the things that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I started my YouTube channel because it's what I love to do. Um, it's a passion of mine. Being there for people, talking with people, doing tarot readings. That's my thing. I love that. I love to be an encouragement to other people and say, like, you can do it. Trust me. The shyest of us can do it, honey. If the shyest of us can get out here and do it, you can too, honey. I'm just saying. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Put your content out there. Uh, do your bake sales, do your hair, promote your business, promote your work. Whether people watch you or not, you got to do it. You got to do it when people are not even looking because that's how you know you're really invested in yourself. You know that that's a true passion because you're gonna do it when nobody's around. You're gonna do it when nobody's there. You're gonna do it because you want to do it. Okay, and that determines that determination will, in the long run, pull you into success. You know what I'm saying? My success story is still being written. Okay, still being written. Like literally, what about 6 months ago, I had 300 subscribers. I'm at 2K now. So like, come on now, you guys can do it. You guys really can do it. You guys really can grow your channel. I've been on here for a while, so it took me being really consistent and finding a niche that I like to do. I got a lot of stuff on my channel. I had to find my niche, you know what I'm saying? Find what works for me. And I have. And it's so good to find your tribe. You know, just keep trying and keep putting that content out there. You're gonna get seen. But yeah, financially, I wish I would have known how to make my money grow for me. And now that I'm in my 30s, that's what I'm trying to do, make my money grow for me. So I don't have to work hard. Um, physically, life is already taking a toll on us because of the poisons that we have to face every day in our food, our environment, you know, stress levels. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a lot of things against us as human beings, taking a toll on our body. And then, like some of us work in a physical job, so that is also taking a toll on us. So I really hope you guys are really just getting the courage to come out of that and making your health a priority. Okay, let's talk about health. We talked about a strong foundation. Let's talk about health. Okay, and I don't know in any other community, but the black community, going to the doctor was like looked at as, it wasn't looked at as bad, but it was like a stigma or fear going to the doctor, because when that means when you have to go to the doctor, it means something wrong. You find out something wrong, and then immediately it was like doom, like the death, you're on death doorknob. Like a lot of people felt like, you know, getting diagnosed, like getting that diagnosis is like a death sentence, instead of just saying, if getting diagnosed early, I can beat this, I can fight this, I can get the tools, I can get the resources behind me, I can get the medication, I can get the change the lifestyle up maybe to get myself out of that situation. And you know, unfortunately, I'm in my 30s and I'm going through a little health. I'm pregnant as well. Woo. At 10 years later, pregnant again, girl. I'm starting over. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. But anyway, that beside the point. Um, but yeah, health. Health. Making your health a priority. Do not wait. A lot of us get diagnoses for certain things in our 30s and 40s. That's like a lot of significant time to be checking for those major cancers and things like that. Uh, but yeah, ladies, don't play with your health. Don't put it off. Don't assume you're good because you feel good. Okay, just because you don't feel sick don't mean that you're not sick. Does not mean that nothing is going on with you internally. You know, get yourself checked, make your health a priority. I know we like to be there for other people, be there for our families. We put ourselves last. And men do this too, especially if they're working all the time. They don't have the time to go get checked, make their health a priority. Fellas, late ladies, you know, make your health a priority if you want. That's a part of being strong, having a strong foundation in life, being a well-rounded person and individual, making sure that your health is good. Spirituality is the next phase of it all. After we done talked about relationships, we done talked about emotions, we done talked about communication, we done talked about finances, health. Spirituality is the next phase of it all. There's so many things that you can get into. There's so many religions. Um, I was a Christian for a long time, and now I'm just a spiritual person. You know, I will reverence the Bible every now and again, and I will reverence other things that I pull from that work for me in my life, and that just keeps me balanced. Like things that resonate with me. You know, I'm only taking out things that resonate with me that I can use to and better my life. You know, better me as a person, as an individual. A lot of people, you know, want to stick to one thing. That's fine. if that's your choice to do, but I feel like the more we learn, the more we read, the more we really expand our mind and think about things, we really can open up to a lot of techniques that can help us in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of techniques, a lot of different types of meditations, a lot of different prayers that we can pray, a lot of different things, a lot of different tools that we can use to help us on the spirituality side, and keep us balanced spiritually. Um, I think that needs to be on the list of having a strong foundation. Okay, you know, it's fine to go up there and listen to a pastor. I just have I don't know, like I just feel a little weird sitting there, mm, listening to somebody read something to me that I've read myself, and I can understand myself, and I can interpret myself, because how they're interpreting could be something different from how God is giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like never let anyone tell you how to be in life, how you got to learn all these things and grasp all these things. Don't just follow one person. Don't just listen to one person. God put billions of people on this planet for us to learn together, learn from each other. Okay, so I when people said like want to talk to me, I listen, because I never know what you might have to say that can help me in life. Help my life. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're on some drama and gossip stuff, of course, I'm not gonna really run more to that. But I know what I'm saying. Like I'm a Gemini, so of course I might listen to a little gossip. Okay, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I might listen to a little gossip for a little entertainment, a little laugh, a little kiki. But for the most part, I don't run to that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like to be peaceful. I like to be in the energy of Zen into myself. I told you I'm very introvert. I'm one of the Geminis that only have to be social if I got to be social. If I have to be social. If I have to be social. But if I like you, of course I'm gonna be social. But that's here or there, nothing here nor there. Okay, on that. But yeah, I'm to myself most of the time. But yeah, let's see what else we talked about. Spirituality. What else? Of course, diet and food lifestyle. It's part of health. We have to learn how to what we need to eat to make our body wellness. Uh, mm, I think that's it. Cause motherhood, you learn that on your journey of being a mother. No one can tell you that experience. You have to just experience that. you know, Ladies and my mummies, we know that as well. That's just like learn as you go. You grow it with your baby. You learn with your baby. You learn as your baby learns. Okay. All of my mummies out there, poppies out there, you learn with your babies, you know. Um, um, give your children the things that you wish you would have had, and but talk to them, understand why they're getting this, or like make sure that they know that they're loved. Most of that's like the most important thing that kids need to know. Children need to know that they're loved and wanted. That's it. They're very simple creatures. uh yeah, very simple. uh Let me see. Anything else I want to talk about? I think that's it, y'all. We gonna keep a long video. I just wanted to get up here and chat with my peoples, my tribes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comments something that you wish you would have known now that you're at the age that you're at sooner. Okay? I want to hear from you. I will respond back to you. Give me a thumbs up, hearts. Love you guys. Until next time. Love you. Bye.